From the Cannon Springs High School Library in North Las Vegas, welcome to the Library Makerspace podcast. I'm Jay Zhao alongside Casey Sill and Dr. Rico and Marley. This podcast dives into everything happening in and around the library and much more.
That's right. In our first episode of 2025-2026 school year, we'll feature Principal Canfield, our assistant principal, Miss Cummings, and the debut of our new book recommendation segment with Grace White, and of course the always popular Library Minute News.
Now we have a lot to cover, so let's get started. The library is open before school, after school, and during both lunch periods, so stop by whenever it works for you. We invite you to our school-wide Pecha Kucha in the library during lunch. Both students and staff are welcome to join, and we're also excited to announce a brand new edition, Museums in a Box. In partnership with the Nevada State Museum, the first exhibit, Archaeology, launches on August 27th, followed by the History of Communication in Nevada the very next week. From fossils to phones to Morse code, you'll get to experience real artifacts up close right here in the library. And don't forget to connect with us online. Follow our Instagram at CSHS Pioneers Library, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. For more, visit our website, cshspioneerslibrary.weebly.com. That's it for this week's Library News Minute. See you in the library.
We're excited to introduce our first guest, Principal Canfield, to the Principal's Corner.
Well, thank you for inviting me, guys. It's a pleasure to be the first guest of the 2025-26 school year. I'm excited to hear some questions that you might have and also elaborate on what's the upcoming events and opportunities we have for this school year.
Of course. Now, Mr. Canfield, how was your summer, and did you do anything exciting?
Great question. So I would say I spent most of my summer at school. Okay, so myself and my team, my assistant principals, we have 9 of them. We spent most of our summer here preparing for this school year. There's so many things that go into preparing for a school year, from scheduling to facilities to ensuring that the safety protocols are put in place, and then building the systems and structures that we want to improve on from last year. So we spent a lot of time on that. So going back to your other question, what else did I do? I did take 2 days off, and I went on the 4th of July to my cousin's house, which is in Carlsbad, California. And I spent 4 days out there with my cousin and her 2 kids and my 2 kids and my wife. I have 2 daughters, a daughter that is now going into 7th grade this year, and she's 12. Happy birthday. She just turned 12. And then also I have a little one who went into 5th grade, and she is 10 years old. And so they are super excited about their time. But we had a good time out there for about 4 or 5 days in Carlsbad. So that was my time away from the building. Most of the time was spent in the building.
What are some of the exciting things planned for this new school year?
Awesome. Well, before I answer that, what did you guys do that was exciting this summer?
Ooh, okay. I traveled a lot. So I went to Hawaii, I went to the Big Island, and then I went to Colorado, Arizona, California for like 6 Flags and like different events. And then some of it was just like for school stuff, like we had to do legislative branch work, like something where you had to like go and like debate with other students, which was super fun. So yeah, I just traveled a lot this summer.
Good summer then.
Yeah.
Awesome. What about you?
I went to Arkansas to see some family, and then I went to Nebraska to see my niece be born. So that was really nice. And
what part of Arkansas?
Northwest, up near Rogers.
Okay. Good deal. And you?
I spent my whole weekend working, but it was summer working, but it was pretty cool. I got a lot of real life experience, and getting a paycheck was actually pretty fun.
That's awesome. That. Where do you work at?
The Strat. I was a lifeguard.
That's a pretty sweet gig. Do you still work right now?
No.
It ends during the school year when it
Yes.
starts? Okay. Awesome. Good experience. I imagine you saw a lot of fun things going on at the Strat there.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah. I get you. So your question was some exciting things that we have planned for this school year. Well, let's look at back last school year, and then I'll move into this school year. Okay, so last school year, we had some of the best data we've ever received at Canyon Springs. So, for example, a 96% graduation rate. That's the highest of all time. If you go back 5 years, we're in the 80s. small 80s, getting to bigger the 80s, and now we hit the 90s, and now we're at 96% graduation rate. 616 students walked across that stage last year. Are you guys seniors this year?
No.
Juniors.
Juniors, okay. But walking across that stage, 616 of them, it was an honor to shake their hand and give the diploma and just show how proud I was of each and every one of them. Also, our data on ACT testing improved. Our data on WIDA testing improved. Our MAP scores improved. You guys know what MAP testing is at this point. So there's been much growth throughout the last couple of years, but this past year was phenomenal. I want to highlight that from last year, and then we can move on to next year.
No, yeah. So what do you think made such a rise in all the data? Do you think anything specific happened?
I think what it was is we've built now a culture and climate here. Mm-hmm. And I've been here, this is my 4th year, 2 years as an assistant principal, 2nd year as the principal. And we've really built a culture and climate where we really focus on certain areas: testing, data, graduation, AP scores, ACT scores. So it takes a couple of years to move that data, but we're seeing the work we've done, and now it's kind of proving dividends at this point, and we're seeing the work we are doing is actually working, and we're seeing growth right now. So that would be my take on it.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So for this next school year, we have something called Portrait of a Pioneer. And so what we do is, and I don't know if you guys have been down at my office area, but we put up about 25 pictures of students just engaged. It could be in academics, athletics, activities, band, theater, whatever it might be. And it's just a portrait of what a pioneer does each and every day. What are their opportunities each and every day? And academics is the most important, but at the end of the day, also all the other ancillary things where you can play sports, join a club, participate, grow yourself, be part of the community. And so that's our theme this year of what is a portrait of a pioneer. And some of the initiatives we're going to do with that is we have Club Rush Week this week to encourage all students to come out to rush clubs. We have our fall sports just starting right now, and we've kicked it off pretty well, and they're doing very great with their sports. And then academically, we've redone the culinary room where we revamped the entire room. We've added new line boards to every hallway, so everybody's engaged and has an opportunity to see what's going on each and every day. I really want to get the students to come to every club, sport, activity, or any academic opportunity. So messaging that out, and then we've revamped the school with new lighting, painting, and a lot of different revamping of the school to make sure that this is the best place and safest place to come. Here's the deal. Canyon Springs is the best in North Las Vegas. Hands down, there's no argument. I love the other schools, but I want to make sure every student that steps on this campus has an opportunity to experience what we offer each and every day. The other point is this, our magnet program. We're fully enrolled with all of our magnet students, so every year we get 280 new students. We have all 280 of them here, and it's a great opportunity for us to show the great magnet programs we offer, which are 7 of them currently. Some of them are kind of our flagships with the magnet of the law or the forensics, but at the end of the day, we offer so much because we're a comprehensive school, but we also allow other people throughout the community to come here from Henderson to Summerlin to wherever it might be to come and join our community and participate with what we offer at Canyon Springs. So I as your proud pioneer principal, also known as Triple P, I am just so thrilled and honored to be the principal. Last year was phenomenal, and we got to keep pushing forward with this next year, and I couldn't be happy for this next school year coming up.
Yeah. Taking like a quick year back, is there any clubs that you're most excited about this year that you're excited to see them grow and prosper?
Yeah, so I know video game club is like a very popular club that we are actually maybe looking for an advisor for, maybe not, but I know that's a big club that a lot of students go to. But we have the Soul Club that meet every Fridays. We have other clubs. All of our advisors are fantastic. Specific clubs, no, I just want all of them to grow,
Of course,
right?
yeah.
And so, but I just want to make sure students know that there's so many opportunities for students to join any club you might be part of. It could come to the library, work with Legos, the paintings up here on the wall, and all of the things that we do here at Canyon Springs. It's such a welcoming environment, and I want to make sure that students have that opportunity. And we got to make sure they understand what's available each and every day.
Of course.
So we're going to take a quick break real quick and we'll be back.